Welcome guys, welcome. It's been a little bit of a while. Last week didn't stream. The boys were away on a different business trip, but we're back, man. We're back. A lot's happened the last week. World Cup's kicked off. It's been an epic World Cup, I can't even lie. I know a lot of people were talking a lot of shit about it before, but the truth is it's been a successful World Cup so far. It's been fun. Seen a lot of good football goals, a lot of upsets. I think the games between the great teams and the lower teams have been a lot closer than people thought they were going to be. But yeah, man, welcome to the stream. I am your host, Nate. Welcome to the Natural Effect podcast, where we'll talk about health, wealth, and everything else. And today we're going to be talking about the World Cup, of course. We're going to be talking about the World Cup for a while, you know, good like 40 minutes. And then from there, I'm going to react to a few of the clips, some red pill stuff, dating stuff, some clips that I found online that I think should be reacted to. And then from there, we're going to go into MMA. We're going to talk about the whole Alex Pereira situation with Herb Dean at the moment. We're going to break down UFC 329, which you guys know is Conor McGregor. He's finally back. Conor's back before GTA 6. Unbelievable. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be on not next Saturday, but the Saturday after on July 11th. And yeah. From there, we're going to be talking about a lot more MMA stuff. Obviously, we saw the fight with Shara Bulla and Michel Pereira happen on the weekend. Herb Dean got loads more shit because of that situation that happened, because Pereira was getting his hair pulled during the fight. And then we're going to be talking about PFL, because a lot of PFL just had an event, and, you know, some people were getting paid 10K to show. And it's kind of crazy. So we're going to be comparing the money in the PFL to the UFC. We're going to be talking about Mayweather having money problems and Dana White going to bail him out and help him. And then from there, we're going to go on to Omegle. We're going to have a little Omegle break. Then back to the UFC where we'll break down 329. We're going to speak about energy maxing, unlimited energy maxing. And then we're going to go into politics, talk about Mamdani, Thomas Macy, grape stats in Europe. Didn't want to say the actual word. We'll be talking about the debate between Myron Gaines and the Zionist Nick Mattel. And then from there, we're going to be reacting to a few more clips, some more red pill stuff, reacting to a few of the videos that I posted up on my YouTube video, which one of them went semi-viral. We got like 28,000 views. And I'm going to be reacting to a few of the comments to that clip. And yeah, guys, we're going to end it with more clips, and at the end we're gonna do a review where I'll be trying the Zeus on camera and reacting to a few more videos, guys, and then we'll probably end off with Omegle at the end and call it a day. It's gonna be a decent stream. I reckon we're gonna be here for at least 3-4 hours. But yeah, man, let's get it cracking. So far, the World Cup, like I said, you know, different format. A lot of people were bitching. A lot of people were moaning and complaining about the lower teams that are involved. But let's just be honest. A lot of them lower teams like Cape Verde and, you know, even like teams that you would never expect, like Canada, even America, which obviously we're rooting for America and England. If England or America don't win it, next up I will probably want Mexico to win it. But those are the teams I'm rooting for. But yeah, guys. There's been loads of surprises in this World Cup. Even yesterday, we saw Morocco take out the Netherlands. We saw Paraguay take out Germany. Who is your money on? Right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm still going for the favourites. I'm going for France. Outside of France, you know, as I said, I want England and America to win, but I do think France are the favourites. And outside of France, obviously, I think Argentina have got a good case too. They're playing well. Messi's on fire. They've got a little bit of an easy route to the final. So yeah, guys, looking forward to it. Yesterday, we, like I said, we saw Morocco and Paraguay beat Germany and Netherlands. Before that, we also saw Brazil beat Japan, Canada beat South Africa. And yeah, let's go through the last 32 and see the matchups. And then tonight, we do have Mexico against Ecuador, which is going to be a good matchup. And a little bit later today, France v Sweden. Right now, it is Norway v Ivory Coast. It is 1-1. Norway were winning, but Ivory Coast have equalized, so it's 1-1. And let's see, are we going to have another penalty shootout? Already we've had 2 penalty shootouts in the knockout stages, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, let's go through the table, guys. So yesterday, obviously, we saw Paraguay beat Germany. France is playing Sweden today. South Africa vs Canada. Canada won that. Netherlands vs Morocco. Morocco won that. Portugal vs Croatia. That's going to be a good matchup. I think that's going to be a tough match, but I am going to go for Portugal. Spain vs Austria. Spain should win it, but you just never know in this World Cup. There's already been a lot of surprises. United States vs Bosnia. We have to beat Bosnia. Come on, man. Like, if we're not going to beat Bosnia, then we're not going to do nothing. But I think we'll win that game. Belgium against Senegal. I think Belgium will win that, but you can never write off Senegal. Brazil vs Japan. Obviously, we saw Brazil beat Japan. That was actually a good match. You know, you saw my boy Martinelli get the winner in that matchup. Yeah, putting Brazil through to the last 16. Ivory Coast vs Norway right now. The winner plays Brazil. And then after that, we've got Mexico vs Ecuador, which is tonight. And the winners of that are playing the winners of England vs Congo. We got to beat Congo, man. But, you know, our game against Panama, last game, even though we got the W, we didn't look too comfortable. We didn't look like we could just get goals. And against a team like Panama, we should be, honestly, cooking them. We should be like 4-5-0 up against them. But yeah, I think it's going to be a struggle for us to get past Mexico. I think we should get past Congo, but the next round, Mexico, I think, will beat Ecuador. That is going to be a tough matchup for us. But look, it's not the hardest route. An even harder match than that would be Brazil next if we would manage to get past Mexico. Argentina have got an easy game against Cape Verde. They should absolutely cook them. Australia vs Egypt. That one's kind of well matched. I think either team can win that match. Switzerland vs Algeria. Switzerland should get that W. And Colombia vs Ghana, which again, it is going to be a very, very tough matchup for those teams. All right, guys. And right now in the World Cup, the top goal scorer is the GOAT, Lionel Messi. And, you know, a lot of people talk shit about him. A lot of people like to downplay him and act like he's not the GOAT. Everyone, come on, man. At this point, you should know he's the GOAT. What he's done in club football, what he's even done in international and winning the World Cup recently. And if he's able to go get another World Cup this time, it's undoubtedly it's undoubtable to call him the GOAT of football, guys. So yeah, right now, going for the Golden Boot, Messi's on 6 goals, Mbappe's on 4 goals, Ousmane Dembele's on 4 goals, Vinicius Jr.'s on 4 goals, and Erling Haaland is also on 4 goals. I do think that Messi's going to end up with a Golden Boot. You know, Mbappe can also do it. Any of the guys on 4 goals can do it, but I think that Messi, especially playing Cape Verde next, is probably going to cook the shit out of them, probably even get a hat-trick against them. So I do see him getting his Golden Boot again. Well, actually, did he get his Golden Boot last time? I'm pretty sure he did. The last time that Argentina won the World Cup, I'm pretty sure that Messi did get the Golden Boot again. Let's check that, actually. What's that? Was it? Has Messi won the Golden Boot? Did you say Ballon d'Or? Yeah, that's different, yeah. No, you're right. He hasn't got the Ballon d'Or. What, in World Cup? Because I just typed in Golden Boot, and now it's giving me Golden Boots across like other competitions. I'm like, okay, so yeah, Messi has never won the World Cup Golden Boot, but he's won loads of other Golden Boots, which, yeah, doesn't count. Yeah, Messi scored 7 and Mbappe scored 8. Okay. Yeah, even Gakpo, he's on 3 goals as well. Kai Havertz is on 3 goals. But yeah, let's see who gets the Golden Boot this year, guys. No chats are coming up, right? Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure. So, yeah, guys, like I said, World Cup, it's been a big W. new format, more teams, weaker teams. But it's been a success so far. It's been a success so far. The games have been exciting. The lower teams have given the better teams good matchups. And even a lot of the good players are performing. Like I said to you, Lionel Messi's on fire, Mbappe's on fire, even Erling Haaland's on fire. However, to all my World Cup watchers, make sure you're doing something productive as you're watching the World Cup, guys. You know, do some note work, write down your objectives, do some work in the background. Because if you're a young man and you're just watching the World Cup, basically watching young men go out there and live their dreams and make millions of dollars. Meanwhile, you're just sitting there doing nothing yourself. You have to be doing something productive while you're watching the World Cup, guys. Now, I'm not telling you guys not to enjoy it. Enjoy the World Cup. Watch it. But make sure you're doing something else, man. Don't just, become a consumer of life. Make sure you're a producer of life, guys. Cali Lover, what's happening, brother? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, talking of World Cup, I had a little bit of debate with myself on who is the best World Cup team that we've ever seen. And for me, there was three clear options. They were all as good as each other, but I went with who I thought was the best World Cup team ever. Now, one of them was the France team in 1998. Henry, Trezeguet, Barthez, Thuram, Leboeuf, Patrick Vieira, Petit, Pires. That team was fucking incredible and absolutely so technical from every single position. They didn't lack in no position whatsoever. And that was definitely one of my favourite teams ever, especially being an Arsenal fan and seeing so many Gunners win the World Cup in 1998. Obviously, Henry was a young man, but he still played a lot. And, Pires was there, Petit was there, Vieira was there. We had an incredible team and incredible Arsenal players joining that team. Now, for me, it was either France 1998, Spain 2010, or Brazil 2002. Now, Spain 2010, guys, you remember that team. That team was unbelievable as well. You had Sergio Ramos, Puyol, Casillas, Iniesta, Xavi. You had Fernando Torres, David Villa. Too many players to mention. In fact, a lot of people would actually say that was the best ever international World Cup team. For me, I'm going to have to go with Brazil 2002, guys. That team, Dida, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Lucio, Gilberto Silva. You had Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Ronaldo. Too many to mention. And I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but, the France and the Spain team was more filled out from the defense and the midfield. I'd agree with you guys. But the amount of flair, technique, and class that Brazilian team had, like just to say Rivaldo, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho just playing together, it is off this planet, man. And for me, 2002 Brazil team was the best team to ever win the World Cup, the best international team ever. I would have put France 1998 second and Spain 2010 third. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys think that the France team was better, the Spain team was better? Do you think the Brazil team was overrated? Or do you agree with me on that pick? Okay. Therefore, Brazil or Spain, yeah? Yeah, man. Like, both of those teams were, amazing. I would say Spain had a better defense and midfield, but Brazil's attack was just naughty. And obviously, goalkeeper, I would say that Casillas is probably the best goalkeeper, in my opinion, ever. International and club-wise. There's arguments with Buffon, there's arguments with Neuer. For me, Casillas is still the best goalkeeper ever, ahead of Neuer and ahead of Buffon too. And even players like, Van der Sar, Peter Schmeichel, David Seaman, all great goalkeepers. But for me, Casillas was in a league of his own just because of the fact that he played from such a young age. He had so many caps for Spain. He was Real Madrid's captain. I think he was captain for a big portion of his career. And he was the main goalkeeper for Real Madrid too. Okay, next up, we do have a clip, guys. I'm going to show you guys a clip from, you know what? Let me put the brightness up as well. I feel like it's a little bit dark. Okay, cool. So here, guys, I'm playing a clip from the World Cup. And during the World Cup, you know, there was a proposal in the Netherlands game. I think it was Netherlands vs Tunisia. And there was a proposal. And, you know, most times the men gets on one knee for the woman. Well, this was reversed. Uno reverse right here. And, you know, when you see something like that, you're like, bro, that just looks wrong. And, you know, this is what we've come to. And this is honestly what majority of women deserve. Because with feminism and dating apps and living in a gynocentric world, you know, women think that they're equal to men. So now, if they're equal to men, people go 50-50 on bills. Women have just as much authority over a relationship than women do. Than men do. Then, you know, women are gonna have to get used to the new norm, and this is the new norm, guys. I'll play you guys the clip right now.
At Kansas City Stadium during yesterday's Netherlands versus Tunisia match.
Now, Taylor, that brings me to my question for you.
I would never. You don't even got to ask me.
To each his own. To each his own.
But congrats
to them. And I mean, what a great.
Well, let's refresh it. I don't really want to know what Shaniqua's got to say, but
take a look at this video. Fox Soccer posted this on TikTok, showing a woman proposing to her boyfriend at Kansas City Stadium during yesterday's Netherlands versus Tunisia match.
Now, Taylor, that brings me to my question for you.
And you can tell. One sec, guys. Let me play the clip again. All round a clown show, guys. And even the guys in the background, they're going like that. They're laughing in the background. And they're from Netherlands, which is a very progressive, liberal country. And even those guys know that guy's cooked. And she's cooked too, equally. And yeah, this is the new norm. And women better get used to it, because if you guys want to be in relationships where the male has no authority over you, then you're going to be in this kind of situation. And, you know, you had Shaniqua on the last clip saying, that could never be me. Well, majority of you guys are not going to get married in general. Let's just call it how it is. And if you guys do want to get married and you guys don't want a leader and a guy who's actually going to, you know, put you in your place, then you're going to have to get into a situation like this. And you can tell in that guy's face that he's embarrassed, man. He's smiling, he's laughing, like, you know, he probably doesn't feel too comfortable. And this is the new norm, guys. This is what feminism has brought you guys. So that is my take on that. So let's move on. Yes, Omar, what's happening, brother? Hope you're doing well. Chud the Smoker, R.I.P. Oliver Tree. Who's Oliver Tree? Oh, is it? What, today? Oh, shit. All right, well, let's type that in on there as well. Let's react to that quickly now. Oliver Tree. Oh shit, 32 years old. That's crazy. In Brazil. So American musician and comedian Oliver Tree died at 32 in a mid-air helicopter collision in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The tragic accident occurred on the morning of Sunday, June 14th, 2026, while he was traveling during the South American leg of his world tour. Two helicopters collided mid-air over the western zone of Rio de Janeiro. Casualties. All 6 people aboard both aircraft were killed, including Oliver Tree, Argentine YouTuber Gaspi, and music producer Lucas Vial. Damn, man, this is crazy, 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 and yeah, man. And that's why, guys, I will never take a helicopter anywhere. You know, I kind of learned from other people's mistakes. Rest in peace, the legend Kobe Bryant. But even Kobe, man, I don't think that was an accident. I think he probably got taken out. He was very heavily involved in pharmaceuticals, and he spoke up a lot, Kobe Bryant. He went against the grain, let's just say. So I don't know what he was doing in the background, but he was doing something that they didn't like, I believe. And yeah, I thought in the past that I would use helicopters once I had enough money to use helicopters constantly. But as of recent, the more I think about it, just to me, it seems like a more of a dangerous aircraft than aeroplanes, which I think statistically they are. But it's not even just that. Like, helicopters have a small amount of passengers on them, and you just really don't know who wants to take you out. Now, I'm not saying that Oliver Tree got taken out by the government or people like that. I'm not saying that at all. This was probably most likely just an accident, and it just happened randomly, right? Bad pilots, I guess. Like, you know, how, I don't know if they, obviously when you're in the air, I'm sure you have like a signal telling you where all the other aircrafts are. So I don't know how this really happened. Obviously, like I said, it was a mistake and an accident. But in general, the reason that I would never get on a helicopter, one, I think it's a dangerous aircraft. But two, I talk too much about, you know. So, yeah, for me, I'll never get on a helicopter under no situation. But yeah, man, rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Don't know him. Didn't know much about him, but my team knows of him. And yeah, it's unfortunate to hear any life passing, especially a young life like this. And it sounds like he had a lot of potential, and he was all round a very talented man. You know, he was a musician and a comedian as well. Would you guys say he was a good musician and comedian? Yeah. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Oh shit, this is what he looked like. He looked a bit like a little strange, right? He's got like shaved sides, long hair, and like a big bowl cut, kind of. All right. Well, rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Okay. Yes. What's happening, Omar? You hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's enjoying the live stream, and yeah, let's keep it going. So here we have Myron Gaines, and you know, he's cooking up Nina drama. You guys know I've been very critical of Nina for a long time. I think she's a plant in the industry. I don't think she's talented. A lot of her interviews are based on her sexualizing herself and sexualizing the UFC fighters, and you know, flirting with them, even though that her man, her husband actually, is her cameraman, you know, King Cuck over here. But she has been saying recently that she doesn't understand all the hate that she's been getting online, and that young men hate young women. And it couldn't be further from the truth. Nina, it's that young men, and men in general, don't like promiscuous whores, especially like yourself, who got pushed into the media without really having talent, when people like MMA Guru are way more competent than you in the space, understand the space more than you, have put more work than you have, and you know, you get pushed to the top just because you're probably sucking a bit of dick, allegedly, in the UFC, whether it's Dana, Alex Pereira, I don't know, Mick Maynard or Hunter, whoever it is. Allegedly, you're doing a lot of back work, let's just say, like a lot of Kamala Harris. But yeah, so she came out and said she doesn't understand the hate that she gets and why young men hate young women. But this is why. This is an example. And this is Myron reacting to one of her clips. The female thirst for male attention by social media, regardless of relationship status, has been one of the most catastrophic unintended consequences of the modern world. That's not hyperbole. This going to lead the destruction of the nuclear family, birth rates, and then eventually society. And I couldn't agree with Myron more than what he said. It's absolutely true. And I've noticed that even women who are in relationships, even women who even post up their man on social media, they'll still post up thirst traps. They'll post up pictures of themselves, you know, kind of looking promiscuous and sexy, because they love male attention. It's like their attention spans are so small at this point, and they're so used to getting so much male attention from a bunch of simps that this is what they crave. Just like men crave sex, you know, and are too lustful and watch too much porn and buy OnlyFans, which I also get on the men about. Women are exactly the same, but without sex. They're the same, but with attention. That's why they go to clubs. That's why they wear makeup. That's why they spend thousands and thousands on surgery and risk their lives. But here is a clip of Nina Drama posting up, "Good morning" from Nina Drama. And then she doesn't understand why she gets hate. By the way, guys, this is a married woman. We'll play it a second time. And this is another thing that I want to let you guys know what I think. Like, you could be a whore as a woman and have a low body count. Like, if you're out here craving loads and loads of attention from men, you could be a virgin. I would still call you a whore, because being a whore isn't just about sleeping with lots of men. It's also how you carry yourself as a woman. So yeah, Nina Drama, I think, is a glorified 304. She doesn't respect her man. It's clear to see she doesn't love her man and actually, have real desire for him, because if she did, she wouldn't be acting like this. And to all the men watching, guys, never get in a relationship like this. If your woman is out there still craving attention from other men, posting thirst traps on the internet, then bro, that's not your girl. That's just everyone's girl. And it's going to be a short amount of time before you realize that she doesn't really respect you. She's either going to backchat you or, talk back to you or say things that are disrespectful. But yeah, man, posting thirst traps is definitely a no-go from a girl in a relationship. And that's why I say that if you are in a serious relationship with a girl, really, you should be controlling her social media. You should be telling her what to post. And, you have a lot of women out there and even men who don't understand female nature who will turn around and say, oh, well, that sounds insecure. Like, you should just let the woman do what she wants to do. If she wants to post thirst traps or sexy photos, like, as long as that's your girl, you should just allow her to do so. Yeah, that's like, we're in a simp epidemic. That's why men are saying this stuff. And the women who are saying this stuff is because they don't want to take accountability. I would actually argue to say that the man who's willing to leave the woman for posting pictures like this is actually the secure one. And the man who's allowing this to go on, meanwhile he doesn't like what's happening, is actually the one who's insecure. So, yeah, that's my take on the Nina Drama Myron situation. And I do have a hit piece coming out for Nina Drama. I can't sit here and lie. It's going to be an epic one. But, yeah, she is the number one 304 in the UFC community for sure. They beat Ivory Coast. Norway won, yeah? So what was the score in the end? I'm guessing Norway must have scored towards the end of the match. Let's see. It was 2-1. Was it? Haaland got a goal. Haaland is on the way. He's pushing. Yeah, so Haaland is on the way, guys, to maybe getting his first golden boot. He's applying pressure on the GOAT, Lionel Messi. He scored today against Ivory Coast in the 86th minute for Norway to go get the W. And they're through to the next round. They are through to the next round. And do you guys think that Haaland is going to be able to get the golden boot over Lionel Messi? I still go with Messi, especially him playing Cape Verde next. I see him getting his hat trick against them and, going to 9 goals in the World Cup. So, yeah, looking forward to that game, guys. One sec, 2 secs, guys. We back. We've got the bin next to me. All right, perfect. So talking of Nina Drama and relationships, and I'm pretty sure that Alex Pereira probably smashed Nina Drama, allegedly. But Actually, Alex Pereira come out and spoke about another female that he was dating, actually. That he was dating. You know, he didn't date Nina Drama. I think most likely he was just having a bit of fun with her. We don't know for sure. But judging on the energy and the interactions that they have, I would guess so. But that's not what we're here to talk about right now. Right now, I'm talking about Alex Pereira and coming out and saying that Tracy Cortez was not ready for a serious relationship. And, you know, he's a little bit of a lunatic for even taking her serious and trying to get in a serious relationship with Tracy Cortez. You know, the fact that she's dated Brian Ortega, she carries herself very masculine. She spoke negatively about Brian Ortega's mother, that she didn't like her. And the reason is because mothers see through the bullshit, especially traditional mothers. Like I'm guessing Brian Ortega's mom is, you know, probably a homely Mexican lady. She saw how Tracy Cortez carries herself, very toxic, very masculine, probably didn't bring much to the table apart from drama. I couldn't imagine Tracy cooking, cleaning, massaging her man, being submissive, actually being a traditional girl outside of her career. And I get it. Look, her being a UFC fighter probably stops her from being that feminine and does give her some masculine traits. But now Alex Pereira has even said that she wasn't ready for a serious relationship. And let me tell you guys what that actually means. That means that she was doing bullshit while she was dating Alex Pereira too. And Alex Pereira, as we know, double champion, UFC star, and she still couldn't get in line for him. And the worst thing is, she's actually mid. I saw a stream recently of Neon with her, and, you know, she had no makeup on, and she looked like she was filled with filler first, and she looked mid as fuck, as I said, like maybe like a 4 out of 10 at best, mid 5. So yeah, guys, it just shows you the female nature that women are having these days. Even like fighters, lawyers, accountants, college girls, you know, majority of women are cooked, and because of that, majority of you guys are cooked. So that's why you guys are gonna have to be the best version of yourselves to try at least get yourselves a decent and good enough woman, because majority of women out there are not good wives, not good girlfriends. And if you're not going to have high value yourself on the dating market, then you're going to be cooked yourself. So, yeah, that's my take on Alex Pereira talking about Tracy Cortez. And like I said before about Tracy Cortez, she's mid, scrambled eggs. She's like in her mid-30s nearly. And the fact that she's had 2 UFC fighters that are high status, high fame, high money, and she couldn't keep that relationship speaks a lot of volumes about her. Mexicano. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the Mexican game as well. Looking forward to that. France plays Sweden next. You're going to tune in. Yeah, maybe we'll put that on in the background. We'll put that on in the background on silent while I'm streaming. That is starting at 2 p.m., right? That's starting in 2 hours from now. So there's still 2 hours. Dating market so cooked. Yeah, man. The dating market is very cooked. Like, and this is told from me from guys who get a lot of girls. Guys who get a lot of pussy are all telling me the dating market's cooked. Because even myself, when I was more secular and not looking for like that woman, the woman that I want to be with forever, you know, dating loads of girls and having like a roster of girls and even dating multiple women at the same time, like I've very quickly noticed that majority of women are cooked. And like I said, all my successful friends believe so the same. When it comes to sleeping with beautiful women, it's incredibly easy. There's hot chicks everywhere to fuck. That's not the hard thing. But if you actually want to find a God-fearing woman with a low body count who's going to cook and clean and actually be submissive and not think that you're oppressing her when you're actually leading her, then, you know, there's very few to none, honestly, out there. And I'll tell you the truth, guys. Majority of those girls that actually fall in that bracket, they're already in relationships. A great wife is found very, very early in her life. And that's something I definitely believe. So even to the guys that are a lot younger than me, the dating market isn't how it used to be, guys. You guys are going to have to go out there mid-20s to late 30s and actually find that woman you want, because leaving it late to like my age is going to put you in a harder predicament, and it's going to be a lot harder for you guys. So yeah. Gonna do my own stream review, then go out and watch the France game. Okay, you do stream reviews, bro? What's your channel? What stream reviews do you do? And I'm smoking on some Nature Boys today. I'm doing the Zeus. So I'm just going to spark up a pre-roll of the Zeus. And that's what we're going to review today. I know it's not that interesting for you guys. You guys always expect a different brand. I'm doing my own brand. But, you know, I'm putting a lot more effort into the normal stream rather than the stream review. So, okay, yeah. We saw Haaland get the winner for Norway. Let's move on. So, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys because GTA has also come out, right? I want to see like a GTA 6 trailer. Let's see. I don't think there is trailers of GTA 6, but there are a lot of screenshots. Trailer. Let's see. Two years ago, 1 year ago, 3 months ago. Maybe we'll play the one 3 months ago and see how it is. Okay, story mode revealed. Okay.
Today is June 25th, the day that
Okay, we'll go into that next. So, you guys watched UFC 250 Freedom White House. It was a good card. A lot of shocks. I personally was heartbroken seeing Ilia Topuria lose against Justin Gaethje, but also during that main card we saw Josh Hockett and he did beat Derek Lewis. And then after in his post-fight press conference, he came out and he said Michelle Obama is a man. Now, you know, allegedly, I believe it's true. Allegedly. And, you know, there's a lot of reasons why. And, you know, a lot of conservatives, a lot of Republicans, and even a lot of truthers, I would say, believe that Michelle Obama could be or is a man. Now, you know, Dana White was furious about this. He was angry. He called it nasty. He called it disgusting. And to me, it's just double standards because I've heard a lot of worse things than that being said at the UFC. And even the fact that the UFC is run by hardcore Zionists who push the killing of, you know, innocent children and innocent people in the Middle East. And Dana White will never call that disgusting or never call that nasty. But, you know, the fact that Josh Hockett come out and he called Michelle Obama a man, you know, in a kind of joking way, apparently that's so disgusting and so nasty. But he'll never call out the real fuckery. And yeah, that's why I've actually lost a lot of respect for Dana White the last few years. During the COVID situation where he was still putting on fights, I, you know, thought very highly of him. I thought he was going against the grain. He was like, you know, living his truth and actually going against the elitists. But the more time has passed, I've realized he's just one of them. He just does whatever suits him, whatever it is for the money. And it just proved it with the whole Josh Hockett situation. Calling him nasty, disgusting. Meanwhile, there's been a lot of worse of things being said in the UFC. In fact, even the way Nina Drama handles herself and carries herself when she's meant to be a married woman, that's way more nasty and disgusting than what Josh Hockett said, in my opinion. You guys agree? Okay, let's play the little GTA. We'll play the GTA clip, and then we're gonna go on Omegle in a sec, guys. We'll go over to Omegle. We'll have a little break. We've got a lot of things to go through, though. To be fair, let's have a look at the GTA.
GTA 6 pre-orders officially went live for everyone around the world, and everyone was expecting that GTA 6 Trailer 3 was also going to be released earlier today to complement and kind of boost the sales for the upcoming GTA 6 pre-orders. But unfortunately, all of the information, leaks, and hints leading to the fact that GTA 6 Trailer 3 was in fact going to be dropping today ended up being wrong. But fortunately for you guys, we have a pretty solidified release date for when GTA 6 Trailer 3 will actually be released. releasing, and this trailer is going to be very important because unlike GTA 6 trailer 1 and 2, trailer 3 is actually going to be focused more on gameplay and the story mode, which is actually going to be our first actual gameplay snippet, giving us real gameplay footage of GTA 6, which is something that all of us a part of the community have been begging for, especially now that pre-orders are live. It's pretty crazy that Rockstar expect us to pre-order a game that's $80 for the base version without ever seeing any actual in-game footage. So of course, we're going to be breaking down all the news, leaks, and information you guys need, along with the trailer 3 release date, which is actually going to be coming up here very, very soon. So first things first, the main reason everyone thought that GTA 6 trailer 3 was going to be dropping today, June 25th, was actually because YouTube themselves gave a random hint, and it seemed like they were teasing the trailer 3 release date was in fact going to be today, June 25th. And this
So yeah, guys, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but yeah, I guess we actually did get Conor McGregor fighting again before GTA 6. You know, Conor vs Max Holloway in a couple weeks. Still, I don't believe it until the cage door closes behind Conor McGregor. But he is looking in shape. He is looking like he's ready for a fight. But yeah, I guess GTA 6 is actually coming after Conor coming back. And, you know, it was a battle between those two. I didn't think I would ever see Conor McGregor fight again. I did know that we were going to see GTA 6 eventually, but fuck, it's been a long time. It's been a very long time. But let me tell you, the images, the trailers, they look out of this world. They literally look real. Like, they look unbelievable. And yeah, I probably won't play the game much. Like, I might just get it for a laugh, maybe stream it. But let's be honest, I probably won't spend much time on it just because it's not that productive to play video games. But it is looking like an epic game, guys. You know, probably going to be the best GTA so far. And it's such a long way that GTA has come. I remember GTA at the beginning, it was like bird's eye view. I remember GTA London at the beginning, bird's eye view. And then even when they stopped doing bird's eye view and like they made more of a story mode, it was just it was very different to the beginning stages of GTA. And then looking at that and then comparing it to now, it's just night and day, guys. So there's been a lot of progress from the start of GTA until now. In fact, how long do you reckon, guys, it's been since GTA actually come out? Let's find out. When was the first GTA ever? I would call it, if I had to guess, I would say like around 2000 or 1998, maybe 2001, around that time there. Let's check. When did first GTA come out? 1997, guys. Crazy. And let's see the yeah, I remember this is how it was at the beginning. It was like a bird's eye view, guys. Let me just show you guys. This is how the first GTA was. Bird's eye view. Let me show you guys GTA London. I used to love that game. GTA London. Yeah, I remember this. And this is how it was from the bird's eye view. It had all the Asian gangs. Yeah, GTA was... I used to love it in these times, but obviously it got way better as time went along. But, you know, being a kid and playing a game like this was unreal. 1997, that's when my sister was born. You wasn't even... None of you guys were born, right? No. Yeah. So, yeah, Matt was born in 2000 and Zan in like 2003? 4? 3. Okay, so we went past the GTA stuff. Let's move on. Yeah, those graphics are arse. Yeah, man. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here, guys, we have a clip. It is the former PFL MMA champ Larissa Pacheco. So, yeah, former PFL MMA champion Larissa Pacheco just destroyed Julia Stasic with an insane standing elbow at Karate Combat 61. Now, I'm showing you guys this clip because, you know, a lot of people been talking shit about Herb Dean. And look, I'm not going to back Herb Dean. He does make way too many mistakes. Even though I thought that Alex Pereira was going to lose that fight, you know, we're not going to go too deep into that. But look, Herb Dean does make mistakes, but this for me was even worse than what Herb Dean's been doing. And I don't understand why the referee just didn't stop the fight earlier than this. And it was very obvious that the girl Julia wasn't there, didn't want to be there. It was very clear that Julia didn't want to be there. So let me show you guys the clip. Okay, here's the clip, guys. Well, let me go through this. First of all, this is why I only like watching women fight when they're absolute savages. When you can tell in the woman's face that she doesn't want to be there and she doesn't want to fight, it just gives me a horrible feeling inside as a man. Because, you know, I don't want to see violence inflicted on no female. And here, you know, you have like a, you know, a lesbian-looking girl, you know, what you call her, a stud or something. And she's going up against, you know, a feminine-looking chick. But my point is the referee should have seen that this should have got stopped a lot earlier. I'll show you guys where. And then on top of that, the PFL girl, Larissa, she landed an illegal strike on the back of the head with the elbow, which is very dangerous, guys. Could have almost killed her. So let me show you guys the clip again, and I'll pause it to you guys and show you guys what. Okay, there, when she landed that 1-2 on the girl, you can see this girl had enough. It was too much pain, too much violence. She's turned around, she's put her head up like that. At that point there, the referee should have got involved and absolutely stopped the fight. He doesn't. She turns her back. Again, the referee should have been in the middle of this. And then she lands an elbow on the back of her head where the neck is, which is very dangerous. She falls, and then she gives her more blows on top of it. Like, this referee, I don't know who fucking hired him. I don't know what he's been smoking. But yeah, man, referees like this definitely need to lose their job. And that leads me to talk about Herb Dean, guys. So, yeah, like I said, it leaves me to talk about Herb Dean. And I'm sure Dan Hardy is over the moon right now, looking at the UFC, smiling, because he did call this a very long time ago. And he did say that Herb's not a good enough referee. Now, I know that Pereira is trying his hardest to get Herb Dean banned. I know a lot of other fighters are talking a lot of shit about him. And let me tell you guys, I do think that Alex Pereira is making a few too many excuses, because I do think he would have lost either way. That jab that he got caught with sent him down. You know, I did see the fight heading towards the favor of Cyril Gane. However, the truth is there was too many blows to the back of Alex Pereira's head, and Herb Dean should have seen that. Now, recently, the weekend that just passed, we saw Michel Pereira going up against Sharabullah, and that fight was even worse, guys. We had Sharabullah pulling Michel Pereira's hair. In fact, he did it twice, and also eye poked him. And Herb Dean didn't even take away a point. Now, what's the point of dishing out warnings before the fights in the locker rooms when you're not actually going to take points away? You know, at this point, Herb Dean, his name should be Herb. If he dies, Dean. That should be his name, because it's clear to see that he doesn't care about the fighters. He just wants to see damage, and he wants to see what the UFC want to see. The winners, the favorites winning the fight at the right times. And yeah, guys, Herb Dean for me might be the first referee with CTE. I know that he fights himself in lower league levels. I don't know if he's had too many punches to the head, but for me, he definitely needs to be looked at, man. Like, I know a lot of the people who watch the UFC have said he's the best referee ever, but for me, I don't know. I would say he's definitely not top 3, and he's one of the worst referees ever. So, I do think that he could perhaps lose his job. I know Dana White's kind of in the middle between him and Alex Pereira, but we're going to see what happens. But yeah, even in olden times of the UFC, like Steve Havey's John Jones, there was too many eye pokes, and Herb Dean was officiating that fight as well. But let's see what happens. Let me refresh this because paused. Like I said, even though Herb, if he dies, Dean is starting to look like Steve Mazzagatti, I still think that Alex Pereira needs to stop making excuses, go back to the drawing board. He made a few mistakes in that Garn fight. He got sent down with a strong jab. And yeah, like I said, even though I think that Herb Dean has made way too many mistakes, I do think that Alex Pereira has to stop making excuses and get back to the drawing board, guys. Now, after Sharabullah beat Michel Pereira, even though he got caught cheating a few times, pulling hair, eye poking, he come out and he said that he wants Sean Strickland. And he said that Sean Strickland's like kind of afraid of him and he doesn't want to fight outside of America. Well, look, Sharabullah, all the biggest fights are made here in America. And I'm not being funny, like to the Cyclops Sharabullah, but you got absolutely schooled against MVP. Like MVP literally showed you why you're not a high level striker. And now this fake pirate is coming out calling for Sean Strickland. I think he's got to go through a few other high level fighters before he even calls for a title fight. So that's my take on Sharabullah and this weekend. So, guys, I saw a clip of Merab Valishvili, and, you know, he was upset. He said he hasn't slept well since the Ilia Topuria fight. And I'll be honest with you guys, it was very upsetting for me too, you know. Not good to watch. I thought Ilia was going to absolutely put out his lights. I thought Justin Gaethje by round 2 latest was going to be flatlined. And he nearly did, but Ilia Topuria wasn't able to put him away. And watching Ilia go through that after and inflict that much damage and lose the fight, you know, it was upsetting for me to see. Big Ilia Topuria fan. Also, you guys know I'm a Christian Orthodox, and so is Ilia, so is Merab. And yeah, it was upsetting to see. Now, I saw that clip of Merab talking that, but in the same clip, he started talking about the vaccine, the COVID vaccine. And big W to Merab, man. He come out and he said that straight up. He had a fake pass from a doctor. Now, I don't know how much that's going to get him into trouble. Hopefully not, because the people that should really be in trouble are the doctors that was pushing that poison, and even the government, because now we already know that the vaccine has a lot of side effects. I believe allegedly it's killed a lot of people. You can even go on X and watch Died Suddenly, which is a documentary based on the vaccine. And yeah, guys, big W for Merab for actually speaking his truth and telling you guys what he did in the past. And, you know, in the clip, you see Neon like saying, bro, like, you can't say that. And, you know, Merab's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll say what I want. So, yeah, that's my take on that clip. Oh yeah, and during that clip, Merab was trying to think of a quote that went with the whole vaccine situation, and he couldn't think of the quote, but let me finish the quote for Merab. So the quote is, "It's better to die on your feet than to live on your knees." That's the quote that he was looking for. So Floyd Mayweather, guys, is having money problems. Crazy, right? especially as we know, he calls himself Floyd Money Mayweather. His team is the money team. And we know that he's made roughly around 1.2 billion in just the sport of boxing alone. And apparently he's blown it, which is insane. Pissing through $1 billion is wild work. And now we even have Dana White saying that Zuffa Boxing is going to help him. Now, we know what Dana's on. Dana just wants to make money from Floyd. Let's just call it what it is. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Dana gives him 12,000 to show, 12,000 to win at this rate. But yeah, Mayweather has come out and a lot of people are talking about how he's broke. He spunked a lot of his money. And the reason that I'm mentioning this is because I want to tell you guys, especially the young men that are watching me, you have to reject materialism, guys. I made the same mistake as well. I blew through millions. Yeah, maybe not the rate that Mayweather did, but I know and can see how a lot of people can go broke if they don't maintain making money like Floyd has, if their lifestyle's too much of an expense. And I'm telling you guys, materialism is not going to give you guys any real fulfillment in life. Now, you know, building memories and having money is important. Don't get me wrong. But spending your money on the important things and also making sure that you've always got a base of money behind you, that you're not living beyond your means. So yeah, that's my take on the Floyd Mayweather situation. And yeah, I guess we're going to go on Omegle, guys, for like a quick 15-20 minutes. And then we'll go back to the stream, guys. Let's see if the numbers... Mike the Spike, he's in here for the stream review. Yeah, we've got the stream review, but it's not happening until the end, guys. So yeah, let's go on Omi TV, see what interesting characters we can find. Let me change the laptop. You ready as well, Zaun? In case we get any gooners and whores. Straight away, bro, with your fake money. Why don't
My
you...
fake this, bro, bitch, what?
What's up with your fringe?
Talk to Alexander Hamilton. Talk to Hamilton, bro.
Why is your fringe near enough covering your whole head? Like, I know you're mid, but damn, what? You don't need to cover your whole face.
What?
Your fringe is too long. It's covering half your face, your fringe.
You mean my bangs?
Ah, bangs. Is that what they call it here? Bangs? Bangs, fringe, same shit.
It's covering my forehead. Are you fucking stupid? You clearly need bangs because look at your forehead.
You clearly need to go... Oh, bro.
Hello?
Is she sewing?
No, I'm cleaning my tweezers off because it has like a lash stuff on it. So it makes it harder to put it on.
Okay, what, you putting on fake lashes?
I am.
Do you think they look good?
I think they look good.
Really? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of fake lashes? Matthew, Zaun? Hate them, yeah? Your girl wears it? Oh, she doesn't, yeah. Andy? Fake lashes.
Fuck.
You got a fly like flying around your head. Can you see it?
I know, it's because I left the door open because the dogs are running around.
What dogs do you have?
I have a husky and a Doberman.
A Doberman, yeah? I like Dobermans. Nice dogs.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
But yeah, no, honestly, lashes, it looks like... they look like mini umbrellas. They just don't look good. It looks like they're fake. Like, you can tell. Oh, yeah, look, you got it on one eye and not on the other. Yeah. Right. What's that?
I only got halfway done, so...
Yeah, I've seen worse than that, but yeah, still. Okay, so what state you from?
I stay in California.
No way. Where in Cali?
I'm like Central Cali. I
Well,
live
like
in
Fresno?
Central Cali, so... Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's actually a monastery down Fresno. You should go there. Are you Christian?
No, I'm Catholic.
Bruv, Catholic is a type of Christianity.
It's not the same thing. Different beliefs in some areas.
Bro. Women are cooked, bro. I swear that they're so low IQ. Catholicism is part of Christianity. In fact, Catholicism is the original form version of Christianity. That and Orthodoxy. Yeah, you don't read your Bible. Just be honest, man.
I do read my Bible.
You don't.
but
You don't.
Whatever
Where's your
floats
cross?
my cross?
Yeah, your cross.
It's in my little jewelry
What's your
box over
background
here.
anyway? You Jewish?
My
Italian?
background?
Irish?
No, I'm Mexican.
Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh, you do not look Mexican. You do not look like a Lupita. You look more like a Karen. You look like a white girl, no?
No, I'm Mexican.
Guys,
Yeah,
what do you
Mexican.
reckon? White girl or Mexican? What do you think she looks like more? She looks a bit Mexican? A little bit like a Lupita? Okay, well, look, I'm not going to lie. Fucking, you've got the charisma. Well, I don't expect women to have charisma, but you're very, very like, very boring. Well, what's that? A
Thank
tampon?
you.
Put that away. Anyway, have a
Not
good one.
tampons.
Yeah, bro. It just goes back to saying, like, you know, like if women never had vaginas, I don't think men would ever speak to women. Like, they're such boring creatures, man. Another boring creature. Gooner.
Yo,
Yo.
you about to record a podcast, bro?
You are funny, you know. You don't even need to
Huh?
do nothing. You're just a funny ass looking character.
Oh, what? I get Heath Ledger, bro. I don't know about funny.
Why don't you dress as Joker? Put the face paint on.
I don't know if I have face paint.
You look like the Gypsy Crusader's younger brother. Do you know who that is?
I've heard that one before. It's because he's got part Hispanic in him, dog. It's the
Yeah.
eyes.
How do you feel about his takes?
I don't really be paying attention to him.
Where are you from? You give me Cali vibes.
I'm actually from Alabama. That exact
Alabama?
opposite. Yeah, the exact opposite.
Okay, what's
Where you
Alabama
from,
like?
bro?
What do you do over there? I heard it's just farms and wildlife, right?
Well, I'm closer to like Birmingham, so like the big city, but there is a whole lot of just land,
Yeah.
you know.
Does it suck,
But
Alabama? Is it
it's pretty
boring, would you say?
boring. Yeah, it's boring as shit, especially considering everything closes after 10.
Do you smoke
Like,
weed?
no, I quit. I
Okay,
used to smoke. I was like a chronic smoker for like 5 years.
okay. Well, brother, have a good one. Enjoy.
You-
Sorry, man. I don't know if it's just me, the mode I'm in, but bro, fucking give me someone interesting. We might have to go to Israel, guys. Israel or we'll go England. Should we go England or Israel? Fuck Biden. No, that guy should have stayed. We could have had a good conversation. Stop eating, man. You need to get in the gym.
No, mate. No, thank you, mate.
Gooners. Bro, why is there so many kids on here? Nah, the blonde's not doing it. You need to go back to brunette. I can see your roots as well. And your internet
Fair enough.
sucks.
Hmm?
How old are you, by the way? Just for we're streaming, so we need to know your age.
I'm 16, and can I
Alright.
just
You can't say shit. How about that? Bro, what's all these fucking kids? We're gonna have to go to England, man. What the fuck?
Oh. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I am. Are you mentally sane?
I am actually. I
Oh
just
shit!
have
Look,
one
she's
to
got a
send.
liberal. She's got a liberal nose piercing as well. She's got like a septum piercing as well.
Did you just call it a liberal nose piercing? Hold
Yeah,
up.
is it not?
No.
Well, you don't find
I
that
mean-
most progressive and liberal girls get the septum piercing.
I mean, I'm not a liberal, but I have a septum piercing.
You actually do underneath that?
I do, actually. I do.
Then you're most likely a liberal, right?
But what I'm telling you, I'm not.
Okay, well, are men and women equal?
Yeah, it's 2026.
Yeah, you're a liberal. You're a feminist.
Are you an
liberal.
incel? Wait. No. Are you
Do-
incel? Because real feminism believes that men and women are both equal. Radical feminism believes that women are superior to men, which is not correct.
Okay, but what does an incel have to do with that?
I mean, you just asked me if women are equal, and when I told you they are, you just said I'm a liberal. So I mean, that kind of summarizes, that whole
So
little
so
conversation.
let me get this straight. So
Right?
any man who has conservative beliefs or believes in men leading society is an incel?
No, because that's not what you said. That's not what you asked. You asked if we are equal. You did not ask if men are natural born leaders.
Well,
You asked if we are
equal in society and in relationships.
So women do lead. Women do lead their children. Women, they teach their young that to teach each other through generations. We create life.
Well, judging on what you said, you said that women lead children, but single mothers are the leading cause of degenerate children. No, you know that, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I personally don't plan on having children, but I mean,
yeah, you are a proper feminist liberal.
Wait, why are single mothers single? Those are men. That's men that leave them because they have their own issues.
Well, it sounds like no accountability here. Who picks those men? Who picks those men?
The leading cause of single women.
Who picks those men?
Is men. No.
No, actually, no, because the reason that a lot of women are single mothers is because one, they make terrible decisions when it comes to mating and the man that they pick. Secondly,
that is true. And that is true, 100%.
Secondly, majority of women actually leave relationships. It's not majority of the time the men. 80% of breakups are initiated by women, and the main reason for this is because women get bored. It's nothing to do with the man cheating or being, abusive towards her. The main leading cause of women leaving men is because of boredom. So I would actually blame women and feminism and social media, dating apps, etc. So.
I mean, but I would also blame all those same things for the downfall of men and how they treat and view women as well. I do believe that. So,
I would say more pornography. I would say pornography is more of a leading detrimental thing for men.
Well, 100%. That's a poison. That's a poison for both genders. It doesn't matter.
Nah, I disagree with you. I'll tell you why. Because men are more sexual creatures, right? So men are more likely to buy OnlyFans from a girl, watch pornography, which I agree with you. It's terrible. It puts like the way you think about a woman when you're doing these things, but also the way you're thinking about yourself. Like as a man, you should be really working on yourself to become the prize. Now,
so can I ask you a question then? Are you blaming the OnlyFans women though, or the men buying the content?
No, it's both. It's both. If you want me to be honest with you, if I had to put the leading reason, it's the Jews. If you want me to be honest with you, it's actually Jews. Because
I know that actually. I know that a lot of the majority of the big, porn corporation lead
all
people
of them
are Jewish.
Yeah,
they're Jewish. Yeah, all of them. Yeah. Correct.
And look, so pornography run by a Jews, OnlyFans run by a Jews, social medias run by a Jews, dating apps run by a Jews, feminism created by a Jews. So my point is, I think feminism was trash. Any kind of feminism. I think men should lead society. Now, am I saying that men and women have?
Well, here's the thing. Men nowadays aren't men. And that's also a part of their system and what they're putting in the food and what they're putting in all the products that men use where there is a testosterone issue. So
that's a good point as well. But that happens for women and men, even tampons 100%. Or deodorants. A lot of the products that both men and women use are there to lower testosterone and heighten estrogen, and the other way around for the females as well. But,
so that's why a lot of women struggle nowadays, with issues. So one of the big causes of obesity, cysts, and hormonal issues in women is PCOS, aka PMOS, which did not get enough research up until more recently, where they discovered that it's not PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It is polycystic metabolistic something syndrome. So it's a specific name for it. They're just now doing more studies on women's bodies.
And you're saying that comes from products like tampons, for example?
So it's genetic, and all the things that they put in the food doesn't help. So a lot of the food can also cause a lot of issues with, women's sexual health and reproductive health, especially a lot of the products that women use, a lot of the
my point was going to say that I think diet is the leading cause of why most people are unhealthy and do have these problems. I don't believe in 100%. Anything's genetic. I think that if you change all the habits that your parents had and you start eating better, that you're not going to have the same things. But I also think the vaccine was terrible for people.
Oh, 100%. Oh, so which vaccine? All of them? Because that's the
Look,
basically
I
a lot of them.
believe all of them, but if you like the COVID one was definitely way more detrimental than the rest, right? But I do like when I have children, I don't want my children having any vaccines. I would rather
any vaccines at all.
No, I don't believe in the pharmaceutical.
Really?
Who runs the pharmaceutical industry?
The Jews probably.
Yeah, the Jews again. So.
Yeah.
I'm not going to trust them with anything. I didn't trust them with the vaccine. I'd rather just live a very holistic life. But going back to the point of dating, I agree with you that it is men and women. But I would say that women killed chivalry and are more of the detriment to dating and the nuclear family more than men. And I'll explain to you why.
You're not wrong, but you're not wrong because it all stems from the mom teaching the son that he shouldn't cry and that he should be the man of the house, which that's good though. I don't think women teach their sons that. That's the problem. They teach them that they should be, connected to their emotions and all of that. But they should be though, and that's coming from somebody who's like in a very, very, very healthy 2-year-long relationship. Like I'm locked in. I never did hookup culture. I've never been like that. I'm a very traditional woman. Besides some of the trad wife values, I do believe that it can be. I am a firm believer.
So you're in a relationship, right?
100. You said what?
So you're in a relationship, and your man is the leader, or you guys are 50-50? What's going on?
So I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in 100-100. If both parties are not putting 100% of their effort into the relationship.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
21.
21. But this is what I'm saying. Look, you're a young woman, but let me explain to you. You can't have 200%. You can't have two leaders. Now, two people putting 100% in, that's different. But if you're going to say you both make decisions and, you're both leaders, that just doesn't work. There's always going to be a leader.
Naturally, I feel myself always drawn to, asking him for advice, seeking guidance from him
so he's the leader.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
But here's the thing. So other people might view it differently because of our dynamic in general. Like some people, I guess, could say like I wear the pants in the relationship, but I don't. Like that's how it depends because it's always the way that you act as well. Like some people might have a more dominant, personality. For example, my best friend, she's super extroverted, super high strung, but she's very like shy into herself in her own sense. I'm a very dominant, outgoing person. I'm always making eye contact first when I'm meeting someone in public. I'm making the initiative and stuff like that. It depends on the relationship of where that lies too. And that kind of ties into the whole issues with how some men are in society nowadays and how they're not really men. And how,
so would you agree with me? Idealistically, when women and men meet, that the man should be the leader and make the final decisions of the relationship, as long as he's a good man.
As long as he's a good man, I would probably say yes. But I do think, you should always, but this is where people don't really put that in there. It should be implied that, of course, the woman will have a say in like boundaries and things like that.
Look, communication's one thing, right? I think you should communicate with your woman, but the final decision, and especially if I think the man should always be older than the woman as well, at least like by 3-4 years. I find is your man your age?
He is. He's technically older though. He's 22.
Okay. Well, I just think like when people like date at the same age, they kind of see each other as equal. And the thing, like I was going to say before, when it comes to human value, I think that women have more value than men. So what do I mean by that? I mean that your life is worth more than a man's life. For example, when the Titanic was heading to the bottom of the ocean, we saved the women and the children, right?
The women and the children, yeah.
Right, correct. But when it comes to a relationship and society, I think that men should lead. To the point where I know you're not going to agree with me on this, but I would actually even repeal the 19th Amendment. Why? Because majority of women vote with emotions. They vote Democrat. They care more about abortion than actually real
that's
things.
Where you lost.
That's how you trigger them. That's how you trigger them hoes. All you have to say is abortion and that's it. They just lose it. Lupita. You see how, and this is what is with women as well, yeah? Let me explain to you guys and just stop it quickly. But these women will literally say whatever like they think like is popular to say these days. But as soon as you actually find out, are they really feminists? They can't even conversate about it. And this is a proof again that liberals and feminists and like leftists, Like, she couldn't even sit there and actually debate with me on it and go back and forth. She just got triggered and she was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out of it. Do you get what I'm saying? So.
Yo.
Oh, shit, the count's gone up, though. Okay. Yeah. You lot are weirdos, man. You lot love the Omi shit, right? I might as well just go on Omi from the beginning. This is crazy. All right, we're going to go to Israel. Like, let's go to England for a bit and then we'll go to Israel. Let's go see what mine and Zion's homeland saying. Are you from England?
Do I look like I'm from England?
Well, I just typed in England. No, you look like a lobita. You look like you pick strawberries for a living.
The fuck? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like,
I think Latinas are cool, so it's a good thing, I guess, right?
Thank you. I actually, yes, I am.
Clock it. So how old are you?
16.
Ah, bruv, come on, I can't even conversate with you. But you look hella older. You need to preserve yourself better. But have a good one. Take care. Alas, she did not look 16, guys. Come on, bro. Where's these English cunts at? Where are these English bastards at? Are you English? Oh, you look like a Pajit.
That's a sure.
I just wanna dance. We also was live.
You're live right now. Welcome to the game show. You guys are live across the world. Everyone's watching you guys. You guys ready for your questions?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you guys look like kids. But have a good one. Go read your Bible. They look. She had piercings, but you just never know in the UK, man. Oh shit! I know these guys are younger than 16, but I gotta stay here, man. Come on, man. This is the squad. We're here with a gang. We're here with Tyrone, Jermaine. I know one of you lads called Jermaine. I can tell you lot are laughing. Who's Jermaine? Right, where in London you man from?
South.
South. Ah, bro. South is the shittest part of London, man. Camberwell, Peckham, Brixton.
Yeah.
Absolute black fatigue over there, right? Let's be honest. Let's just call it how it is. Huh?
What's this setup? Are you like a podcaster or something? Why have you got a sick ass setup?
Yeah, I've got a sick ass setup because I'm a podcaster. But what are you guys saying? You guys watching the World Cup?
Yeah.
Are we good? Is it coming home, guys? Is it fucking coming home or what? No.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You're not even from here, bro. Coming home. Coming home.
Have you watched
Yes, bro. Coming home for you.
1 minute. Do them man want their African countries to win over England? Bro, this is what I'm saying. We need mans like this out the country. And I tell you guys, let me tell you guys the truth. I was once like you guys. Once upon a time, I was exactly like you guys, yeah? 2002 World Cup. I was 12 years old, yeah? And I wanted Brazil to win the World Cup. That is abysmal. That's not good enough. You live in England, boys. You only have opportunities because of England. To come over from Africa. Oh, shit, another one popped up. Where did he come from? Hey, mixed race, you. Come back here, fam. Go sit down and listen, fam. He's got to hear it as well. Hey, white boy. You got to tell him, man, how they're not supporting England is a big L, bro.
I support England.
Like, come on, bro. Like, how the fuck are you going to want Ghana or, like, Senegal to win over England? It's embarrassing, bro.
These guys want Nigeria to win, bro. I don't want Nigeria to win.
They're not even in it.
No.
Do you know what Nigeria would win the World Cup for? Scamming.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows it. Look, he's laughing. Fraud. When it comes to card fraud, you guys would win the World Cup for sure, 100%. Or for the best fufu. The best fufu? Whose mum makes the best fufu? Or jollof? Yours, yeah? Okay.
I'm not Nigerian.
You're not Nigerian?
Yeah, them two are. These two are.
No, the mixed race you looks like he's like Caribbean maybe, no?
South African.
Oh, he's South African. Your country sucks. You got cooked, fam. You got cooked out of the World Cup. Look. Are you guys in the army?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Jews? The Jews. We're talking about the Jews today. Yeah, we're live right now, boys. What's wrong? What did he say?
Nah, nothing.
Nah, I want to hear it.
No.
What country is this?
Oh shit, that's that country right there. Can you see the flag?
It's not England, bro.
It's Greece, bro.
Shit.
I'm Greek,
That's
bro.
Lugano.
I'm Greek.
Elare.
Elare malaka se galare.
Elare.
Γιατί είσαι στο English Army?
Στρατό είμαστε, Ελλάδα, ρε φίλε.
Ναι, στρατό πού, στην Ελλάδα ή στην Αγγλία?
Ναι, στην Ελλάδα.
Α, στην Ελλάδα, ωραία. Σου αρέσκει οι Εβραίοι σου αρέσκουν?
Καλά είναι.
Είναι καλά. Οι Εβραίοι είναι χειρότεροι και από τους Ρωσουμάνους. Να σου πω γιατί.
Για πες.
Αφού οι Εβραίοι σκοτώνουν χριστιανοί στην Παλαιστίνα, θέλουν να αγοράσουν όλο το land μας στην Ελλάδα, στην Κύπρο. Είναι καλοί οι Εβραίοι. Οι Εβραίοι...
Οι μουσουλμάνοι σκοτώνουν χριστιανούς.
Όχι ρε, όχι. Έτσι μας λέουν. Οι Ρωσουμάνοι και εμένα μου αρέσκουν οι Ρωσουμάνοι, όμως οι Εβραίοι είναι χειρότεροι. The pornography, who runs pornography? Οι Εβραίοι. Who runs social media? Εβραίοι. Yeah? Who runs our politicians? Εβραίοι. Who's buying all the land in Greece and Cyprus right now? Εβραίοι. Who's taking us into wars with Iran? Εβραίοι. Yeah? I'm telling you guys.
Are you an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I am. Who killed our God? Εβραίοι. It wasn't the Rosumani. Remember that. Yeah?
Are you actually live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now. Look, I got the Cyprus flag right there, the Greece flag. I got JF Kennedy in the back. I've got my cross right there. I've got Banaya and Christo in the back. He's loving it. He can't believe it, the Greek.
The mature what?
The nature effect. The nature.
The natural effect.
The natural effect.
The natural effect.
Yeah, man. Come on, my
All
fellow
right,
Greeks. Come and enjoy. How old are you guys then? Like in your early 20s?
21.
21, nice.
Hey, I'm 18.
Well, thank you for representing our country. I hope they're feeding you good saganagi and good gyro and...
Saganagi, φίλε, φακές, μόνο φακές. Πασολάδα φακές.
Oh, is that what... That's good. That's iron food. Φακές, λουβί.
No.
Look, he doesn't like it. He wants some κρέας.
Έλα να φας.
Θέλεις κρέας. Θέλεις lamb.
Λίγο σουβλάκι.
Λίγο σουβλάκι. It is what it is, man. But yeah, thank you guys for...
Pleasure,
you know,
brother.
representing the country. God bless you guys. And you guys do definitely do more research into the Evrei, man. They're fucking up our country and they're buying land in Greece so much right now. It's no good for us.
My guy.
All right? God bless you guys. Have a
Much
good
love,
one.
bro.
Take care. Bye-bye. All right, that was crazy. That was crazy. Man ran into the Greek forces. And then now we've got some geezer with some contacts in. Like, there's no way your right eyes are really blue, bro. And you look a little bit... I don't want to call it, but you look a bit sus, fruity, multicolored, rainbow.
I can reassure you, I'm perfectly straight.
Oh, actually, now you sound straight. You sound straight, but you don't look it.
And it's not contacts, bro. And I'm 16, by the way. How old are you?
Oh, bro, I can't even talk to you, man. You look older, though. What the fuck are you
insulting
eating?
A 16-year-old. You're insulting a child's looks. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're fucking pathetic. Holy shit.
Bro, man, that's how you know he's definitely a FAG, because like he got is so sensitized by fucking telling him about his contacts. You're talking about a 16-year-old's looks. That's only something a liberal or fucking... What's happening, Stacey? You good, Stacey? Emma? Amy? Hannah? Sophie? Emily?
No.
What does it begin with? And I'll get it straight away.
K.
Caitlin. Katie.
No.
Catherine. No, Catherine's with a C. No. How old are you as well, by the way, because we're streaming?
16.
Yeah, bruv. Why you put makeup on? Like, bro, you should be reading your Bible and fucking go and cook for your mum and dad or something. Come on, man.
I don't believe in God. So.
Yeah, I can tell. Fuck's sake, man. My guy, I love the fact that you got the UK flag on your shirt, bro. I'll tell you why, bro. And you tell me how you feel about this. And I kind of understand a lot of British youths, yeah. But there's a lot of black British youths at the moment who don't want England to win the World Cup. They're like, fuck England. I'd rather see Senegal win it. I'd rather see not Nigeria, but Ghana win it.
Ghana.
Yeah.
I'm from Ghana.
All right, cool. Look. My best friend growing up was Ghanaian. The guy who I'm working with right now, half Ghanaian.
Sure.
However, would you really pick Ghana over England, bro?
No, bro. I'm picking Ghana all the way.
Oh, so you Ghana over England?
Nah, wait. It just depends like how I'm feeling.
Bro, I'm gonna put it on you right now. Ghana vs England final. Who do you want to win? England Ghana final. Who do you want to win?
If Ghana wins, that means what you gotta say, you're gonna get called a nigga. If England wins, you know what I mean?
Hey, my guy, you need to get signed. You got that flair about you. Shit, we should start streaming every week.
I'm streaming right now.
Oh shit, no way. I'm streaming too.
Kind of white person, man, in the system. Yeah.
Well, look. Let me tell you my take on it, bro. Look, I'm on Kick and Twitch. But let me tell you my take. I understand.
What's your name?
The Natural Effect.
Wait, should I tell you my name?
Yeah. Put it on the screen so everyone can see it as well, so they can search you up as well. I'm not gonna lie, man. Chat, I'll just tell you guys straight. I love talking to my British people, man. You can just kind of align more, like they just get it a little bit more. But yeah, look, this is my take on it, bro. Yeah, and I kind of,
my bad.
I kind of understand how you guys think, because when I was like young, I wanted Brazil to win the World Cup over England. And I think it's something that's installed in us that like we hate our country that we're from, but it's not a good mentality to have. Now, am I saying there aren't real racists in England who don't like black people? Of course there are. But there's racists everywhere. But let's be honest, there's racist black people in England, bro. How many black youths have you been around and they're like, oh, fuck that white youth? Bare.
A lot, but...
A lot.
Yeah, but...
Bro, look, my thing is everyone's kind of racist when they pick up pattern recognition and all of that. But if we're foreigners from Britain, we should be supporting England more than our countries. Like, that's my take on it. Because, like, we live there, man. We want our country to thrive. Why would we not? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, but yeah. Who's your favourite player? You an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saka, innit?
Yeah, Saka. Come on, bro. Look. I got a training kit.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, man. Premier League winners, bro. Premier League fucking winners.
Come on.
Nice. You can see the Emirates sign in the background as well?
Yeah, I see the Emirates. Are you from America? You live in America?
I live in California now, yeah. I live in Cali.
Oh, you moved?
I moved about 10 years ago, bro. It's been a while now.
10 years ago?
Yeah, man. I moved before anyone moved, like before it was popular to move to America. So where in London you from?
Huh?
Where in London you from?
London, south.
South. Well, that's what actually Arsenal were actually originally from South London, but yeah, I see. I met some youths before. They were from South London as well. But yeah, they didn't want England to win. They wanted the African countries to win. They were like, fuck England. But okay, guys, make sure you guys follow him. You got your Twitch on Twitch, right?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch.
So his name is It's Kiros. It's Kiros. Yeah. It's weird because he's got like a Greek name.
Is it?
Kiros. Yeah, it's like Kyriagos almost. Yeah.
If you step 1 centimeter foot inside it, you'll be destroyed by a powerful force, and you'll be sent to another galaxy. The fuck do you mean? I can't go to America.
So, bro, yeah, come. If you ever come to Cali, hit us up. But I was gonna say, you know, for next year, what do you think we need signings? Do you think like who would you release from our team? Honestly,
I don't know. You know.
Do you think Gyökeres is good enough for us to win the league again with him?
Yes, bro.
Do you? I'll be honest with you. I want to keep him, but I think we need someone a little bit better than him to start, man. I don't want Havertz. I think we should get rid of Havertz. We should get rid of Jesus. I think we should get rid of Trossard. And we need to bring in some new talent, man. But anyway, brother, God bless you. I hope your stream goes well. And have a good one, all right? Take care, man.
You too.
I love your setup. Are you a streamer?
I am a streamer. But I need to know your age because I'm streaming, so...
Okay. What's your stream name? What's your name?
But it's over 18, so yeah, I don't advise you guys for it. Yeah, exactly. trying to get my stream and shit. No, you guys ain't from England, bro. Definitely. Ah, Tyrone. Jermaine, Tyrone, which one?
I'm Nigerian, you racist.
All right, cool. So if you're Nigerian, Jeffrey?
It's Kenna.
Kenna. All right, well, look. I actually spoke to a few African youths just now, yeah? I want to ask you your take on it. Do you like football?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Nigeria, England, World Cup final. Who you picking?
Nigeria.
Then my take is we should deport you back to Nigeria along with the Muslims back to the Middle East, along with the Jews back to Israel.
Yo, you look Turkish, bro. How are you talking?
Bro, I'm Greek, yeah? I'm Greek.
You're not even white. You're not even white, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter whether, even if I'm not white, it doesn't matter, bro. One minute. No, let me tell you my take. We come to England, yeah? We go to England for a better life, right? That's why our families go to England, yeah? We want to progress in our life independently, right? How can we go to a country but we don't want the best for that country? We don't, like, that's weird to me. Look, now, don't get it twisted. You can dislike the government but still love your country. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I understand that our government's corrupt and they don't want the best for us, but that's all governments across the world. But from time you don't want England to do well, for me, that's just weird and strange. Like, and I get it. Look, there's racist people in England. There's racist blacks and whites. How many times have you been around black youths and they're like, oh, fuck that white youth? Or, do you get what I'm saying?
Never.
Oh, come on, bro. Stop lying, man. Like, let's just call it how it is. It's true, bro.
Okay, listen to this.
Or how many times you been around African youths and they're like, fuck Caribbean youths? Or you're around Caribbean youths and they're like, fuck African youths.
Bro. I love my Caribbean friends, bro.
Yeah, but bro, there's loads of people out there who are racist to each other. Go ahead.
Yo, do you think so I've chatted to some Greek girls before, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be racist though, but like they be messing with me.
Okay.
So why is that?
Okay, so what's your point to that?
You're
You're saying they're racist, but they like you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you a reason why?
Yeah.
Well, you got something on one of your eyelashes as well, like on your left one. Yeah. Like
it's genetic.
Bro. Oh, it's genetic. Okay, cool. I thought you had something in your. Okay, so my take on that is, you have to break the stereotypes. If you want a girl who's not like, if you date girls who are white girls or like European, like majority of black guys are not good partners for girls. Yeah, we know that. You know, bro, because a lot of black guys are promiscuous. They love like fucking around and hookup culture, and they don't really settle down. They don't prolong they're not in long-term relationships, and they tend to leave women, right? Even in the black community, we know this. Now, does it mean that every black guy's like this? Absolutely not. You can get a white guy who will act exactly the same. But my point is, as a black guy, you have to break stereotypes. If you act and you hold yourself well, you speak well-spoken, then people are going to break the stereotype for you and be like, bro, you're not like the rest of the black guys. It's the same for me. I'm from Edmonton. Everyone from Edmonton near enough is a trapper, scammer, a criminal. So I had to break stereotypes too. So I think, like people are always going to judge on race due to pattern recognition. But I think it's down to all of us to like break the stereotype. So that's my take on it. Do you know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, black guys are actually very favorable on the date market. Like girls like black guys. But let's turn it the other way around. No guys really like black women. Why? Because they don't, bro. They don't. They don't. They're the least favorable on the date market. Go look at it statistically, and I can give you a reason why. It's nothing to do with looks. It's all to do with attitude.
Stereotypes.
Well, look, majority of black women are loud, overweight, obnoxious, don't respect male authority because they come from single mothers. Am I lying?
Yes.
Come on, bro. You're not being a realist then. You're not being a realist. What do you want me to tell you?
Listen, let's say, so most white girls are like black guys like me are like dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But does that mean it's every single time? No. You could go get yourself a white virgin girl who's a really nice girl, but guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to act accordingly as well. If you act like fucking Tyrone from Peckham, then obviously, like you're going to get...
I look like a good guy, bro.
You do. I'm not saying you don't, bro. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying, like...
Can you put me on to some Greek girls? I need some Greek girls.
I can't put you on no Greek girls, but so you want me. Do you know what's funny and interesting right now? I just told this guy that black women are very unfavorable, and I've dated way more black women than he. No, wait. Let me finish. Wait, because you know where this is heading. And I've dated way more black women than he has. Yeah.
TikTok, mod.
But what's that?
Don't put me on TikTok.
No, you're not on TikTok. But this guy, even though I told him that black women aren't unfavorable in the date market, he turned around and said, nah, you're wrong, bro, you're wrong. But guess what? He doesn't date black women himself.
I do date black women.
So why are you trying to look for white girls, you said?
Listen, I don't discriminate. I love everything.
Okay. Well, I'm the same.
You just said that all black girls are fat, ugly, and loud.
You see, you're taking words, you're straw man in the position. I never said that to you. I said majority.
But that's a lie.
It's not lies. Do you know what the average black? Do you know? Okay. Do you know what the average black woman weighs?
They're beautiful, nice, majestic, like.
Well, most of them, yeah.
Yeah, most of them.
All right, cool. You're cooked, bro.
All of them.
Actually. All of them. Okay, you're cooked, bro. This guy's cooked, bro. And this is why we have weak men who are simps like this, who most likely he probably goons and buys OnlyFans. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah. Sure you don't, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're laughing. He's probably a top gooner, and I'm not talking Arsenal. Yeah, and he probably buys OnlyFans, and this is why black women as well are not gonna get any better, because you have weak black men like this telling you you're a queen, you're beautiful, even though the average black woman weighs 187 pounds and doesn't respect male authority. Huh? I'm not lying. Go research it. Type it in right now.
Listen,
find out.
You look like you be gooning. Stop,
bro.
lying.
You are a gooner. You are a professional gooner. You can't even look straight and not laugh because you know that you are gooner.
I'm not gooner.
All right, bruv. You don't get no pussy. I can tell you know mans who put women on pedestals. You already know that they're not gallus. Yeah.
Nah, you be watching Andrew Tate, don't lie.
Bro, Andrew Tate don't say the shit I'm saying. Don't say the shit I'm saying.
Let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Listen, I do be getting girls, bro. Stop lying to me.
Bro.
You want proof? I can show you proof.
Come on, man. For the fact that you're trying to show me proof shows me already you didn't get no pussy. Like that pink shirt inside of you makes you look a little bit fruity, like you could be part of the LGBT community.
Chill, I worried to go to the gym, bro. Chill.
Okay, well, at least you're going gym. But, bro, honestly, you're going to have to learn female nature better.
Listen, I know how to talk to women. Stop, listen, just because I'm
bro,
not like
you just literally said every single... You literally just said that every single black woman is a queen who is nice and beautiful. Did you not just say that?
Listen, you're a little pay pig, bro. I know you be tricking. Don't talk to me.
I've never tricked in my life. Never.
Why you lying?
Never.
Why you lying? Look, you're literally smiling. You're smiling.
Bro, if you had my money, you would trick. I don't need to trick.
You don't think I have money?
Huh? Well, maybe your dad and mum scamming through cards and stuff, but you scamming cards? Fraud?
No,
fraud?
no,
yeah. You taking money out of people's accounts. £1 per day.
Told me how to do AI, bro.
Huh?
I'm doing that AI automation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, listen.
We'll call it that. We'll call it that.
You pay to get girls, bro. I can tell by your look. You have the look of a guy who has to pay for some pussy.
Bro, if we lined up 100 girls and they had a choice between me and you, they would send you back to Africa. I'm just telling you.
How tall are you?
Even though I'm shorter than you, I would still get more pussy than you. I would still get... Yes, I would.
No, you
Yes, I would. Your haircut's fucked.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah. Your skin's fucked. You're a simp.
My skin.
Yeah, you're a simp. You wear earrings. Very faggoty. Let's just call it how it is. Yeah. Like, come on, my G. Like, you would maybe...
Listen. My trim is
you
not
look almost like you're a lesbian. Bro, come on, man. This guy, bro. This guy. All right, let's get back to the stream in a sec, guys. But yeah, I guess the British people are actually more fun than the Americans. What country are you guys from?
Can I jump on your podcast?
Depends what country you're from.
I'm Kurdish still.
Oh, my brother. So we actually have some things in common.
What do we have in common?
Well, we both got fucked over by the Turks.
Where are you from?
What's that? Look at that flag right there.
The United Kingdom.
Well, no, that's America, and then underneath it,
I can't see it. It doesn't
Cyprus.
show.
Cyprus.
Oh, I can't see it in it. I can only see the.
Yeah, I'm from
white
Cyprus, so
box.
I'm guessing you guys are from North London, right?
No, South London still.
Is it? I thought most of the Kurds were in North, but okay.
No. There's North London, like around Edgware and that, and then the rest are like in Southwest.
Okay. Well, did you not want Turkey to win the World Cup?
No.
Fuck that, innit? Come on, my guy. He knows, bro. Fuck that shit. Erdogan can suck balls. Tell him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that wet.
Look, I say we get all the Armenians, we get all the Kurds, all the Greeks, and we just go take over Turkey. How about that?
That's what I'm on as well. I'm on that, bro. Like, bro, I'll get drafted.
Well, look. My take on this is, and tell me if I'm wrong or right, yeah. But I feel like the Turks are the biggest traitors to the Muslims. I'll tell you why. Like
I think that as well, bro.
they align with Israel. They buy weapons of Israel. Erdogan's been talking shit about the Jews for a while, but he doesn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying, like, fuck Turkey, man.
Bro, they're wet. Bro. I hate Turks. I'll be so honest, I
already know Kurds and Turks don't get along, man. But yeah, here in LA, you'll be welcome because you know in LA there's no Turks whatsoever.
You live in LA?
Yeah, I live in LA.
Damn, bro. I'm thinking about moving to America, yeah. Do you think it's like hard to switch from the United Kingdom to States?
Depending where in America you want to go, depending what you want to do.
I'm thinking either LA or Miami, bro. Like one of them.
What do you want to do? Job-wise?
Engineering.
And you've already got the credentials, like already?
Like for the degree, yeah, I've got the degree. But like I've got a degree just to be safe. But I want to like open a business, something like that, bro.
Well, what I would say is LA's got more opportunities, but Miami has a lot of opportunities as well. But depending what you like, look, if you don't want to see a lot of fags, you don't want to see a lot of liberals, then, you know, Miami's better than LA for sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, a lot of faggots?
Yeah. We're on YouTube, so. A lot of rainbow guys, yeah. And a lot of these as well, but that's in Miami and LA, a lot of.
Yeah, I get you.
You know the big noses? The guys who run the world?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, man, God bless you, Kurds.
What's your channel? What's your channel, man? I'm trying to check it out.
It's called The Natural Effect.
The Natural Effect. Got you, bro.
All right. I hope you guys enjoy the World Cup.
You take care, bro.
And yeah, have a good one. And if you ever come America, hit us up, man. All right?
Bro.
Take care, brother.
man.
God bless.
Have a good one, bro.
All right, let's go back to the stream, guys. Actually, let's go to America quickly, and then we'll go back. Hello. How old are you? Because we're just live on stream right now, so.
15.
Yeah, well, you have a good one. Go read your Bible, okay? Or learn the countries. I can see the map in the back of your room. Go learn all the countries, okay? Ling Ling. Ling Ling. What's that?
Yo quiero escuchar cómo canta.
Ah, bruv. Can you guys get anyone across the border? I need a friend. He's in Mexico. He needs to come across the border.
Spanish, por favor, Station.
Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't even know much Spanish to say to him. What's happening, Tyrone? Jack Harlow. Is that his name? That little Jack Doherty, sorry. Jack Doherty. Are you Jack Doherty? Oh, he can't hear shit.
Yo, we from the same state, dog.
Are you from Cali?
Hell yeah, bro. I got your IP address right here.
That's fine, bro. Come find me, man. Let's smoke one together. You know, let's talk about the Jews.
Hell yeah, bro. Dan, you British?
I'm British, but I live in Cali.
Oh hell yeah, man! It's rare that I see British people in America. I feel like I never see them.
Yeah, I'm coming back to help you guys conquer again because you guys have been taken over by a foreign nation. So I've had to come back from
Hell
England.
nah, ain't nobody beating us.
Well, bro, to me, it looks like we're working for Israel right now. So it does look like someone's beating us. The good thing is we ain't had no gooners today. Well, we have had gooners, but no. All right, there's another. All right, 10, 9, 8,
When, like,
7, 6. What's this? Just black screens. What the fuck? Brother, you have to get in the gym. You have no chest.
Hello?
Hello? That's how you sound. What's happening, lads?
Holy shit, this dude's like an actual streamer.
Well, today
Yo,
we're the topic of today is, do Jews run America?
I plead the fifth.
Fag. What about you?
Fag?
I think they do.
Well done. That's a smart man right there. So
Thank
what are
you.
we
I
gonna do
appreciate
about
that.
it?
I don't know.
I mean, okay,
what do you
they
think about it?
honestly do. I mean, they own the media, they own porn. I just did not want to go too detailed into it. You know what I mean? I don't like that you called me a fag, but you know.
I'll take it back then. I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
I appreciate that. I do think that they rule the world because they have a lot of stuff in porn, media, and a lot of business. And I think that Jeffrey Epstein was a spy and created a island to entrap our politicians and our business employees and everybody who's like in the capitalism world, and they just wanted to gain more like
Leverage.
blackmail on us.
Yeah, more leverage on
Blackmail
them.
and everything, and just run our country from the outside. And I don't really like how they killed our Lord and Savior. You know what I
Jesus
mean?
Christ, that's right. That's right.
That
is right.
Pontius Pilate didn't want to kill him. He brought out a murderer, and they screamed Jesus of Nazareth, and begged Pontius Pilate to kill Jesus instead of someone who's created not millions, but tons of crimes throughout wherever like they were in that time. And yeah, I mean, I just think that
You've also read the Talmud, right? Have you read like sections of the Talmud where they talk about how they talk about us Christians as well? How we're obviously goyim, we're like rats to them. Like they can rape a girl who's
exactly
who's not a Gentile.
It's terrible. What ethnicity are you, sir?
So I'm Greek Cypriot. So I am from Cyprus, like near Greece, and I'm British, born and raised in England, but I've been living here in America for 10 years, and I'm a Christian nationalist. So I think we need to go back to being a Christian country. I think that's the only way we're going to sort ourselves out, and we need to get rid of the Jews out of all the businesses and all of our politics. Like receiving all the money from AIPAC, like you said, like they literally control everyone. You saw, who Thomas Macy is as well?
Yeah.
The Kentucky guy. He's a Kentucky guy.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't really like Trump that much anymore.
I don't like Trump either. He literally sold us out, man. I was a big Trump supporter in 2016, 2020, when it wasn't cool, right? It wasn't cool at all to be a Trump fan then.
Exactly.
And then he just turned his back on us because all we wanted was no new wars, which he's gone into new wars, nothing that benefits us. And look, let me tell you guys, I don't want a bunch of Muslims in our country either.
Is oil, and that's a little bit of a Jewish greed, in my opinion.
Because it doesn't benefit us. The price of oil's gone up for us. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not benefiting us. It's only benefiting Israel. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I also don't understand why we're $35 trillion in debt but we still send millions of money
To other countries.
over to Israel
Ukraine.
and other countries.
Yeah.
When we are, like, I mean, I'm okay with gay people. I'm okay with
I'm
it.
not.
But at the same time, I do think that
I'm not either.
we're getting rid.
I'm not either.
We're creating a way where our world is going to slowly have
Decline.
less people.
Yeah.
And
Purposely done.
And we need to use, instead of using money to send over to the Jews, we need to send money to help schools not throw in gay stuff to kids and teach them about sexuality.
Well, bro,
Because, I mean,
in LA, we have veterans here who went and fought for us, yeah? Whether they were doing it for a good reason or whether they were doing it for the Jews, they went to fight for us, right? They've got no legs, no arms. They're on the street homeless. Meanwhile, we're sending money to fucking Ukraine and Israel, and we've got veterans literally nowhere to sleep. It's fucking disgusting. And, like, I agree with you. I think that's one thing I'd say about you guys' age, like around 18, 20, 22 years old. I feel like the youth is starting to wake up now and they're going back to Christianity and actually having families. And that's what I would recommend. I would recommend as two young guys, go make as much money as you can, be successful, get in shape, and go find a nice Christian virgin girl idealistically, because you guys are young as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, go settle down and have loads of children, man.
It's hard in this world to find.
It is, bro. And look, women are cooked, bro. I talk about it on my podcast all the time. Even our Christian women are cooked. A lot of them, they get mass attention from men, from social media to dating apps. A lot of them are doing OnlyFans, which obviously them girls are kind of invisible to us. But even the girls who are not doing OnlyFans, they're not good wives. They don't make for good girlfriends. They can't cook. They can't clean. They're not submissive. They don't want to follow a man's lead. They don't respect male authority. And we've come such a long way to like traditions and Christianity that we're kind of cooked. So yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, and they also depend on your wallet and not their own.
Well, look, that I would actually say is a good thing. I'll tell you guys why. Because we're meant to be providers and protectors. But this is the difference. If you're going to provide for a woman, she should submit to you. Like when you ask her, darling, like, I need a meal right now. I'm hungry. Like, I'm working really hard for us. It shouldn't be, but, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. You know, her social media, you should kind of be controlling her social media, especially once it's official. If she's posting up pictures as if she's single, fuck that bitch. Get her out of there, replace her. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're living in a... But I do think men should be the providers and the protectors. Look, we're meant to sacrifice ourselves. Like, even though I think men should be leaders in relationships and society, I do think that a woman's life is more valuable than a man's. Like, I always use the same example. Look at Titanic, right? We were willing to die for women and children. And that's how it should be. But we need to get that respect back. If we're going to lead society and we're going to look after women, then they need to look after us in a different way. So that's my take on it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree that we should be leaders and providers, but I think that if I am in a loving relationship, I think that there should be like a 50-50 kind of thing. Maybe it's not she picks up the tab, but I guess, yeah, I agree with the help with dinner or whatever.
Traditional roles, man. Traditional roles. Like the woman should cook, she should clean, she should do personal assistant stuff to you, whether you've got businesses or you need money picking up or like transferring in bank accounts. She can do all the little things behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Like your PA. And I think that's when relationships work the best, honestly. But
Exactly. And then I provide the house, the cars, the food on the table, the education for the children.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So yeah.
Well, guys, I'll be honest with you. You guys are two smart young men. I wish you guys the best.
You as well, brother.
Are you guys like? Are you guys in a certain denomination of Christianity or just Christian in general, just Protestants?
I'm Christian. I'm Christian as well.
Well, what I would say to you guys, and I'm not trying to convert you guys. Obviously, it's still Christianity, but I would say look into Orthodoxy. Like, I'm a big believer of Orthodoxy and Catholicism being like the original version of Christianity. I think Protestantism has changed so much. We let female pastors. We have LGBT flags in the churches. We don't treat women. We don't teach women the real traditions. So I would say, like, look at Orthodoxy. Like, there's a lot of guys out there like Jay Dyer, Andrew Wilson, who are good. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. Good content creators who push that kind of eschatology. But yeah, guys, I wish you guys the best. Tune in whenever you guys want, and I'll catch you guys next time. The Natural Effect Podcast. Okay?
All right. Perfect.
Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Are you in the army?
No.
Oh shit, you're just wearing camo.
Yeah, it's just a shirt.
Okay. You look like bro, that guy was definitely Cuban.
You have weird ass people on here. Fuck, dude.
Weird ass people, bro. You guys look weird.
You are weird.
Bro, you got your eyebrows, fucking pierced, and you look like a crackhead.
Little fucking faggot, you better get the fuck out of
Alright,
here.
we've got to get out of it because fucking we're gonna get fucking YouTube's gonna take us down from someone else. Okay, let's go back. Alright, cool. How long we been streaming for? 2 hours on the dot? We're gonna get to 3 hours and then we're gonna change it. Okay, let's change the main camera back to me. So guys, I'm gonna break down UFC 329 right now. I know you guys enjoyed Omegle, but yeah, we're back to the stream, guys. We're back to the stream. We'll go on Omegle right at the end while I'm doing my stream review. So yeah, UFC 329, couple weeks away. Can't believe it. McGregor's back. The Mac, the one and only, the notorious. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll tell you guys why. We don't have the drunk Conor. We don't have the cocaine Conor. We have the sober Christian Conor. And this is, you know, I'm actually the most, what's the word I'm looking for? I have the most, having like a brain fart right now. I think this Conor, in other words, this Conor has the most potential that we've ever seen. Drunk Conor, you know, cocaine Conor was never going to win those fights against Dustin Poirier. But now he's back, he's training, he's looking in incredible shape. He's talking like a real competent man, just like he was once upon a time. So yeah, guys, looking forward to it. But yeah, these are my breakdowns for UFC 329, which is International Fight Week in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. So first of all, we do have the legend. Yeah, like for me, he's a legend anyway. He's been fighting for a long time in the UFC. Incredible boxing. Veteran. It is Bobby Green. And he's going up against another killer, Terrence McKinney. In fact, I'm big fans of both of these guys. Yeah? Like Bobby Green's the sort of guy who's never going to be champion again, but he's a strong gatekeeper in the division. He can beat majority of all the guys apart from the elite guys. And especially if they're good at wrestling. And then Terrence McKinney, I kind of see him in the same way. I don't think he can ever be a champion, but he's a lot younger than Bobby Green. But he is a killer. He's got incredible striking. And he's one of those guys who either performs incredible or he gets beaten. And another gatekeeper in the lightweight division. So this is the battle of the gatekeepers going up against each other. I'm gonna go with Terrence McKinney. I think he's got the length. He's got the youth. He's got more of a kill to him. But look, you can never write off Bobby Green, man. You can never write off Bobby Green. Next up, we've got Brandon Royval going up against Lona Kavanagh. And, you know, Lona Kavanagh, I think he's the future of that division. I think he's a beast. Brandon Royval, he's a strong gatekeeper in that division. But I think that Lona is going to be a little bit too much for him. But it's going to be an incredible fight. It could go either way. I do think it's going to be a striking match. I'm going with Lona Kavanagh on that one. And yeah, let's see who wins. Who gets the W. Next up in the bantamweight division, we have Corey Sandhagen going up against Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista, what a fighter. One of the beasts in that division. But unfortunately for him, he's going up against the best striker in the bantamweight division, in my opinion. You know, Corey Sandhagen, he's just next levels when it comes to striking. He's feints, he's lengthy, he uses them elbows, those knees up the middle. Like, I'm a big fan of Corey Sandhagen. And, you know, he has lost. He's lost against the very top of the division. But I do think he's going to be able to get the W against Mario Bautista. And whoever wins that one is definitely going to be in line for a title fight. Maybe not straight away, but in the next 6 months for sure. Benoit Saint Denis against Paddy Pimblett. Look, I want my Brit to win. Yeah, I do like Paddy. It's not, people think I don't like Paddy. Yeah, I like Paddy. But I do think he's a little bit stupid. I do think he's a little bit low IQ. I do think he's a little bit delusional. I do think that he's a little bit overrated when it comes to his striking. Even his ground game could be improved. It's not as strong as I thought it was, you know. but, you know, he keeps his chin in the air. He fights kind of wild. And for me, it's a bad matchup for him. Can he win? He can win. I think if he is going to win, he's going to have to rain down some ground and pound on Benoit Saint Denis, get him down, get some elbows, a little bit like how he did Michael Chandler. But I do think that Benoit Saint Denis is going to get that W. I think he's a little bit more technical than Paddy Pimblett. I think he's better at striking. He's better on the ground. We're going to find out the Frenchman against the Englishman in 2 weeks from now. But my pick is going to be Benoit Saint Denis, even though I do want Paddy to win. And finally, the fight of the year, perhaps. Yeah, this one's going to be elite. Max Holloway against Conor McGregor. And I'll tell you guys why it's going to be elite, because you have two great strikers. Yeah, fair enough. Conor hasn't fought in a very long time. Actually, the last time he fought, I was sitting front row with my ex-girlfriend, actually, when he snapped his leg completely. You know, he got checked. Dustin Poirier's elbow hit his shin split. He tried to step on it after, completely, you know, turned into jelly. And that was the night where he turned around to Dustin Poirier and said, your wife is in my DMs. Now, you know, Conor McGregor, he's been training hard, it looks like, the last few months. Apparently, he's sleeping in the gym. He's looking sober. He's speaking well. And it looks like the old Conor McGregor is back. But I don't know how much this is going to translate to in the Octagon. Is he going to be able to be as good as he once was? If he is, then it's going to be a 50-50 fight. But right now, I am going with Max Holloway. I think, you know, just the fact that he's been fighting more recent, he is stepping up in weight, which is going to benefit Conor, as Conor has fought at welterweight before. Max Holloway hasn't. But let's be honest, Max Holloway is a big guy, man. He's not a small guy. He was always a lengthy featherweight, and even at lightweight, it suited him. But now at welterweight, he's able to eat however he wants. In fact, let's be honest, Max Holloway's not going to have to cut any weight at all. But yes, I do want Conor McGregor to win the fight, but I'm going to go with Max Holloway, guys. I'm looking forward to it. 2 weeks out. Let's see if the Mac is going to smack Max Holloway. Okay, and this is another thing I'm going to be doing in my stream, guys. Going forward in my streams, I will be mentioning some value content as we go through it. Now, the value content I'm going to be doing today is unlimited energy maxing. One sec, guys. Let me just check something. All right. France game starting soon. Let's go. How long is it? Oh, yeah, starting in 30 minutes. Yeah, man. It's going to be a great game. France v Sweden. It's going to be a good one. I think France will get that W. I think they're just levels above Sweden, but you just never know, especially how things have been going in the World Cup. So, yeah, guys. Unlimited energy maxing. You know, we're living in a world where I feel like the system, the government is trying to make us a weaker version of ourselves, trying to lower our testosterone, lower nuclear families, lower our energy, heighten toxins in like the air and in our products that we eat and we put on ourselves, whether it's deodorant or, you know, like shower gels, tampons for women, whatever it may be, yeah? So today I'm talking about energy maxing, how to get the most energy from life. Now we're going to start off with fruit. Fruit like mangoes, dates, watermelon, make sure it's seeded, peaches, what's that? Papayas. So yeah, these fruits that have got good natural sugars in them will definitely heighten your amount of energy. So yeah, I would say fruits, deep sleep, making sure that you're sleeping not around your phone, in cold temperatures, making sure that your sheets are made of linen, bamboo, natural material, tanning and sun gazing, no sunscreen, especially when you stare into the sun, you sun gaze, you get that max amount of vitamin D inside of you. Oysters, steak. Make sure that steak is grass finished. Coconut water. And make sure these coconuts are actually real coconuts. Or if you're going to get the coconut water, make sure it's not pasteurized. Make sure it's actually sold to you in a fridge. Because when you get these, these Vita Coco coconuts that are out the fridge and, they have a long shelf life. This is not real coconut water, guys. This is like Fugazi. It's been pasteurized. It's had all the goodness taken out of it. So yeah, you don't want that. Sauna and cold plunging. Both of them equally just as beneficial as each other. If you want to sleep well in the nighttime, I would recommend having sauna session late at night, and cold plunging earlier in the morning. Raw butter, raw milk, honey, definitely, like raw honey is definitely a good one. And spending minimal amount of time on your phone, minimal screen time. Especially if you're being a consumer, not a producer. If you're not actually doing something on your phone where you're bringing in income, then yes, guys, I would say definitely lower the amount of screen time that you're doing. So yeah, that's my takes on unlimited energy maxing. And we're going to move on to some politics, guys. Let me check cameras. Okay. So, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but the New York mayor, Zohran Mamdani, he went to the Fruit Loop, celebration, parade, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so as you guys saw, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but the New York mayor, Zohran Mamdani, went on the Fruit Loop parade, celebration, whatever you want to call it, bunch of mentally ill people. And he showed his support to the LGBT rainbow people, right? And it proves again why I don't trust liberals. He made out like he was with the Jewish community so much before he actually got selected, and then he missed out the Israel parade, which is fine. Look, I'm not advocating for him to go to the Israel parade, but then he'll go to the LGBT one, which it just shows that liberals are like chameleons. They'll only do what benefits them and whatever benefits them, and also what's going to progress their career and get their votes up. But really and truly, they don't care about society. They don't care for the best of the city or the country, and they just push degeneracy. That's the actual fact. So yeah, socialism and degeneracy. And on that note, New York is absolutely cooked. Talking of Israel and Zionists and all them boys, well, also I saw a debate recently, and it was between Myron Gaines, who you guys know that I watch pretty much, one of the only content creators that I watch. I think he's got incredible takes. Me and him align on most beliefs. And he debated a guy called Nick Mattel, who's a hardcore Zionist. I think he's from Israel as well. And let me tell you guys, normally when I hear Zionists and them boys argue and debate, normally they get cooked so easy and they're not good debaters and they never have good points. But I have to be honest, this Nick Mattel guy gave Myron a good run for his money. Now, I know a lot of the comment section said that Nick Mattel cooked him and Myron's never been cooked like this before, but I genuinely didn't see the debate and the argument going that way. I saw good points from both sides, but in the end, I think that Myron honestly cooked him, because a lot of the points that Myron was saying, he didn't have good comebacks to. And it's funny how he never called Gaza a genocide, and then literally a couple of days later, which is very ironic, the UN declared Gaza and the whole situation in Palestine as an official genocide. So it was 3 years too late, but finally the UN done it. Well, I wonder why. It's like they let all the fuckery happen first before they even kept the Jews accountable. But yeah, that was my take on that debate between Myron Gaines and Nick Mattel. So I'm gonna show you guys a vote that Thomas Macy put up on his Instagram, on his I'm gonna put up a vote that Thomas Macy put up on his X, and it was basically a question saying what is the most dangerous threat to liberty in America. And the reason he put that is because Donald Trump before that put up a post himself saying what is the most dangerous threat to liberty in America. Now the answers that he put are Russia, China, other. And then on other, we got 71%. On China, we got 21%. And on Russia, we had 8%. Well. I wonder what other is. I'm pretty sure that other stands for... And I guess Thomas Macy wanted to prove his point. So Thomas Macy literally commented on that comment, put the exact same question in, what is the most dangerous threat to liberty in America? And then he put Russia, China, Israel, US government. Now, these were the results, guys. So here, as you can see, Russia, 1%, China, 3%, Israel, 63%, US government, 33%. Which I agree. So between the US government and Israel, it was a whopping 96%, guys. Which tells you everything. That people have woken up and no one really trusts them boys. And, you know, we're very self-aware that not only do we not trust them boys in Israel, but we also understand that they've taken over our government here in the US as well. So, yeah. Okay, so here I'm going to show you guys grape statistics between Europe in the year 2000 and 2023. So that's 23 years in difference between these statistics. And, you know, what's happened in the last 23 years that's made such a big difference to Europe. Now, I'm going to show you guys the statistics, and then we're going to go back to me and talk about why these stats are the way they are, how we can sort them out. So these are the grape statistics in Europe 2023. So England, 8,593 in 2000, 68,109 in 2023. Germany, 8,133, 39,029 in 2023. France, 7,500 in year 2000. Year 2023, 42,400. 2,399 in Poland, and it's actually declined to 1,127 in year 2023 in Poland. Now, why am I bringing this up? Who do I think's behind it? Well, it's not the answer you guys are actually waiting for. You know, I know you guys are thinking like, well, the Muslims, right? You know, all this high amount of immigration from Muslim countries is the reason that our grape statistics have gone so much higher. Now, let me tell you guys, I agree, but I also disagree. You know, I think two things can be right at the same time. And I think, yes, Muslims immigrating to Europe is a bad thing, and obviously has definitely raised the amount of grapes in Europe. But also, I think the Jews starting wars and purposely being behind mass immigration, and the fact that a lot of these immigrants are coming from countries which Israel are targeting, is also one of the reasons why we have so many Muslims in our country and so many high grape statistics. So, like you saw here in Poland, like you saw here with the statistics, in Poland, they've actually gone down. Why? Because Poland doesn't let in any immigrants from the Middle East, Pakistan, India, etc. France, Germany, and England absolutely do. To the point where it's literally times by, it's literally times by 5 to 10 on each country, which is disgusting, right? And the reason these are happening is because I think a lot of the ideology that a lot of these immigrants are coming over with are not good for our country. They don't respect England. They don't respect our culture. They don't respect Christianity. They are trying to push Islam in our countries, which shouldn't be pushed because we don't live in Christian countries. The same way if you went to Saudi Arabia and you started pushing Christianity in them countries, they would absolutely not have it either. But yeah, guys, I think that the only way of saving this is getting the immigrants out, especially like guys from Pakistan and stuff. They're not even coming from countries that have even any conflict with war. And a lot of Pakistanis who come over to the UK, they don't respect the British culture. They don't respect British people. They're kind of racist towards the whites and the English. And yeah, even you've seen it with them raping a lot of English girls and a lot of British women in general. So I think the only way we're going to change this is by putting up the amount of punishment that these guys are getting. In fact, I think these guys should be serving life in prison. You grape a woman and there's facts behind it, and especially if you're involved in some fucking gang culture where you're graping loads of women, like you need to either get the death penalty or we need to put you in jail or actually fuck you off back to the country that you're from. And yeah, that's my take on those statistics and the only way of saving our countries, even here in America, Europe, England, Germany, France. I think we need to go back to being Christian countries, become stricter and heighten the amount of punishment to the people that are committing these crimes and actually start to deport people. This is too deep for me. Let's go back on Omegle and Zaza. Well, we're about to anyway, guys. We're actually about to. I actually have not many more things to hit on. I do have a few more things to hit on, but a lot of them are to do with red pill stuff. Then they're outside of politics. I know a lot of you guys don't like politics. So, guys, here I'm going to show you guys an image as well. So since being alive, I'm born in 1990. I know, guys, I'm old, 36 years old. But I never managed once to see England lift a major trophy in international play. Like, never won the Euros, no World Cups. In fact, the furthest that we've gone since I've been alive, I think it was a semi-final in the World Cup against Argentina when I was young, when David Beckham, flicked out his studs at that guy. Who was it? Was it Veron? I don't think it was Veron. I think it was one of his teammates. And also, as of recent times where England lost the penalty shootout. But the one country that has given me some satisfaction in international play was Greece, guys. Greece 2004. Man's like Haristas, Nikopolidis, Giannakopoulos, like Karagounis. Like, this team was incredible for me. Like, they weren't the most technically gifted, but the way they played as a unit and the way they defended for each other and kept it so tight, the counter-attack, the set pieces, the fact that we played Portugal in the first game and the last game of the competition and beat them, with Cristiano Ronaldo, that was incredible for me and an experience I'll never ever have. There's no chance I'm ever going to see Greece or even Cyprus win the World Cup or Euros in my lifetime. Perhaps England, yes. I hope so. Maybe this year. Fingers crossed. But with Greece, never going to see it. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because obviously the World Cup is happening. But I also saw this meme that the hydration break would have been between Greece if they were in the World Cup right now. And I'll show you guys the image. It's fucking funny. So here you guys can see hydration breaks if Greece was in the Hydration breaks if Greece was in this year's World Cup. And you can see there they're having suvles, you know, they got the barbecue cooking in the middle of the pitch. You know, funny but true. And I say this because even in like lower levels in London, in the Cypriot League, the Goba League, I remember there was times where we would have gubes, which are a Cypriot pastry, would have gubes at half time. You know, gubes, you'd have like bulgur wheat on the outside, you break it in half, you squeeze a lemon in it, and that's how you eat it. And you know, the Turks call it kofte. But yeah, guys, I do love me some gubes, but that's the reason I brought up Greece today. Ownkick.com is the right choice. All right, fella, I'll take it on. Okay, let's go back on Omi for a little bit. And you know what? I'll go back to Omi. I'll do the stream review while I'm on Omi with you guys. World Cup is goated this year. I do think it's an incredible World Cup. I agree. Guys, I'm going to spark up the Zeus from Nature Boys. But before I do that, you know what time it is, guys, right? It is time, man. It's time. I need a lighter, though. Must have one. One sec, I might have one in my bag. One sec. I gave you your one back though, no? Okay, guys, come over to Kick. We're about to go hard on Kick with Omi. You know, we're going to go to Israel. We're going to go to America. We're going to go to England. We're going to spark one up. We're going to review the Zoos from Nature Boys. We're going to play some HH Yay on there. Guys, come over to Kick. We're going to cut off everything on YouTube. You know, it's not a safe place for us on YouTube. We can only talk so much. But yeah, guys, come over to Kick, guys. The Natural Effect Podcast on Kick. We're cutting off YouTube in 10 seconds from now. So, guys, come over to Kick, the Natural Effect Podcast, guys. Let's go. So guys, come over to Kick, the Natural Effect Podcast on Kick. We're off YouTube right now. You know, no YouTube, no Rumble, no Twitch, just Kick, guys. Kick is the main platform if you guys want me to be honest with you. I do want to build up YouTube and Kick, but when we start talking about them boys, when we go to Omi TV, when we're going to play HH and Yay and stuff like that, we cannot be on YouTube, guys. YouTube, aka YouTube. So yeah, my favorite color green.